Alright everybody, this is another video from Squirts, also known as Kyle. Well, this video, just like in a chain, I think I've got another one on Cracked, Jungle, and WMD. I will be running the same exact setup. If you've already seen one of those, then you'll recognize it. One quick thing before I got into too much that I wanted to note about, this map for some reason, is that flashbangs will rape yourself. I don't know why, but like as you saw right at the beginning of that video, that very start, for some reason on a few different places in this map, if you throw a flashbang, even when you're not looking at it and it's around the corner, it'll still affect you and almost completely blind you. So I didn't really know that at first because I used to use concussion grenades, but ever since flashbang I've noticed it on this map. So you'll see it a few other places throughout the video, and I would recommend that you use concussion grenades if you're ever on jungle. I don't know if anyone else has already witnessed this too. This grenade is a pretty cool cooked one. I think I hit him with it and then it exploded right after I hit him with it. As you'll see on some of my other videos and on these videos, and I mentioned it before, is that I love frag grenades. Frag grenades, just the opportunity to cook them and let them explode whenever you want, depending on if you know how to use a frag grenade. Most people will just chuck them right away, or they'll cook them for way too long. But if you know how to use them and when to use them, it can completely be in your favor and be a lot better than a Semtex. There's another flashbang. I threw it and it bounced around the corner. It went and I got completely blinded by it. But whatever. But yeah, that's why you'll see me use frag grenades more often than I guess that guy just went back up there. I killed him earlier with a grenade and now he's back up on that mountain. So some people just don't learn. But yeah, definitely use frag grenades instead of Semtex. Yeah, you can't stick someone, but that's the one drop off to a frag grenade. But then frag grenade has about 5 better things for it. Just in case you didn't see one of my other videos, this I consider my Russian class. Very rarely will you see me camp with it unless it's hot with people all around, and in that case I will. But this class I have lightweight, marathon, and warlord, and then on my 74U I don't have the grip rapid fire, but what I do have is grip extended mags. Especially because extended mags, I found out from testing it in combat training, is amazing to have. It prevents you from having to reload after every single kill. If you do notice, a lot of the times I still do reload after every kill, but it's just because habit, which I'm trying to break. I am trying to break that habit because it'll get you killed. One good thing though to know though is if you do have extended mags or whatever, say there's one guy in front of you, right when you kill him, you see a second guy, but you've already started to reload, you can sprint cancel. A lot of people don't know this. Like, even if you just started to reload, there's another cooked frag grenade, which I absolutely love, but even if you start to reload, just click in sprint on the joystick, and instantly it'll stop so you can take out that guy. It can save you between life and death. It only takes about half a second before you can start shooting again, rather than like 2 to 3 seconds of reloading. Yeah, that guy was just unlucky right there. But, always remember you can sprint cancel. One thing I'm noticing now rewatching this one is that, I definitely haven't used the Claymore as much as I probably should have. This map, isn't as large as some other ones, so I really just want to keep moving. Right there's another flashbang. That was on the other side of a wall, and I got affected by it. So, also, I mentioned this in another video, but I really dislike the fact that one random person in the match gets host. One, because it's never me. I can tell when the game is starting up, I never get it, and I hate it for the fact that it makes some people look a lot better than they actually are. which I guess is good, but not when you start shooting them way before they even look at you, and then they're able to turn, look at you, and kill you. And in the kill cam, like, your bullets going through them, they're not where they show that they were, and whatever. But I also wanted to stress, just in case you haven't seen one of my other videos, about how much I love combat training, simply to like test out different weapon combinations. There's nothing better than that. You don't have to like fail hard in one player match game because you thought this might be good and it turned out being terrible. Use it in combat training and see how well it is. These kill streaks, I don't know if you've already noticed, but for this Russian class, I'm not running any ghosts or anything like that, or like a suppressor. So anything to dominate the radar, I need to know where everyone is at all times, pretty much, as much as I can at least. So I run the UAV spy plane, rather, counter spy plane, and that guy just was pretty unfortunate. And I run Blackbird. If I can get to Blackbird, that's great. If not, I mean, I can try to keep a radar as much as I can, and that counter spy plane. So right there, I don't even know what happened. I just failed really bad. But and another thing is, I love to plant a claymore up here, up at the top of this ladder. A lot of people like to run through here, and this time it actually bit me in the butt because I was about 1 or 2 seconds too late. If I wouldn't have thrown that grenade, it's quite possible. But oh, that's the guy that has host, by the way. He's killed me a couple times, but it's ridiculous. But another thing I wanted to mention, I do consider myself an average or slightly better than average player. Like, but don't get me wrong when you see that I don't go 44 and 0 or 54 and 9 or something ridiculous. But I tend to always go positive, I should say, just because I like to play smart. But don't get me wrong and just, you know, comment saying how this is terrible, blah blah blah, boring, whatever, because I try to keep it as little boring as possible. And that was a decent double spray. I think I got one earlier on too, if you notice it. But that's another thing with extended mags is, you know, you can get double and triple sprays pretty much with any extended mags on any gun, and very often you will. So that's why I also love extended mags. But alright guys, this video is coming to an end. Just go ahead and take it easy. If you like the video, subscribe, you know, rate it, comment, whatever, and I will be seeing you guys later. Alright, talk to you later.